CBS 46 News.
Now at 11, an intense night of storms and possible tornadoes in North Georgia, and more action is on the way for the weekend. Right now on the radar, things have quieted down.
But just hours ago, this menacing storm triggered tornado warnings across our area. This video was taken in Covington. You can see it appears a tornado may have touched down there. We did get several reports of damage. And check out this incredible shot of the storm from above. Just look at that. A viewer sent us this video taken from a plane as it descended into Atlanta tonight. You can see that nasty storm coming straight out of the sky, right down to the ground there with a bright evening sky in the background.
Yeah, just an incredible view from above. We have team coverage tonight as several communities clean up from the chaos. More on the damage in just a minute, but first, meteorologist Fred Campagna tracking what's happening now, and more storms. Those are on the horizon too, Fred?
Yeah, no rest for the weary here in the Weather Center as we are looking at the potential for more storms in about 24 hours in North Georgia. But things have really quieted this evening. There were those mini supercells. You just see them kind of speckled across the map late this afternoon, early this evening. So they didn't look like much, but a couple of tornadoes, I think at least in North Georgia from those mini supercells. Now as we look up into the mountains, just some downpours up that way. It is quiet as anticipated in the metro to ring in the new year, and it's very warm outside with temperatures in the mid and upper 60s. As we go through the rest of tonight, it's going to stay in the mid 60s. Now on New Year's Day, we're going to be very close to record high temperatures. The record high 75, I'm forecasting 76. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible during the afternoon, but it's this line that moves through tomorrow night that develops to our west and heads our way that has the potential to bring some strong to severe storms our way tomorrow night and into early Sunday. So that is our next significant weather threat. It is a level 2 risk for Atlanta and level 3 risk out of 5 in far north Georgia. High likelihood of heavy rain and lightning, a moderate risk of strong winds, and a low risk of more tornadoes coming on through. We'll go hour by hour through that forecast. I'll tell you about some big changes coming at the end of the weekend as well in the 7-day forecast.
It will be a busy new year, Fred. Thank you. But talking about tonight, Newton County is among the areas cleaning up. The storm catching lots of people off guard, including those at this Chick-fil-A location. You can see the damage there. At least 2 cars toppled over and debris scattered everywhere across the parking lot. Savannah Louie is live at the restaurant tonight in Covington. And Savannah, this area was hit extremely hard.
Yeah, it really was. Here at the Chick-fil-A, most of those vehicles have been towed away, but there is still one here. I want to show you the extent of the damage. You can see here a massive dent to the side of the car, and then all along you can see plenty of dirt. And what I really want to show you is up here. You can see this windshield completely bashed in. This is just one of many cars that was damaged here. Now, I spoke with the Newton County Battalion Chief earlier, who tells me no one expected this tonight, and all things considered, it really could have been a lot worse. He tells me at least 5 people were injured, include minor injuries, including a mom and a little girl who were inside of a car when it was picked up and thrown. Others were injured while running for cover. Now, this Chick-fil-A building is also damaged. We're talking about a propane leak because the AC shifted about 15 feet, along with some roof damage. Now, less than a mile away, greater damage at Veterans Memorial Middle School. The side panel ripped off, debris all over the ground. Good news here, though, no one was inside the building at the time. No injuries have been reported. Crews are surveying the damage. The school reports no structural damage, but cleanup will be required before these students return Tuesday. Now, in this area, there have been several power outages. Red lights out, trees toppled over. We spoke with one woman whose son's car was totaled when a Chick-fil-A car was thrown into his hood. She says she's thankful no one was seriously injured.
I'm like, oh my gosh, is everybody all right? That's the first thing on my mind. What a way to bring in the New Year's with a tornado of all things.
Now, as the property damage is really the major concern here, Chick-fil-A will be closed until sometime next week. But we're told that some of those Chick-fil-A workers from here, they're actually volunteering to come in tomorrow morning to help with some of the cleanup just out of the goodness of their hearts. For now, reporting live from Newton County, Savannah Louie, CBS 46 News.
Savannah, a lot of damage out there. Unfortunately, that is not where it stopped. Our team coverage continues in Carroll County. That's where this video was taken tonight as the storm rolled right through. This ominous ominous scene shocked shoppers at a Publix there.
CBS 46's Sierra Cummings is live in Carroll County tonight, where officials just gave an update on the damage. Sierra, what did they tell you?
You know, you're going to hear us say this a lot tonight. This was a New Year's Eve not many people were expecting. Thankfully, though, it could have been much worse, but it was not. This was a story of mostly downed trees here in Villarica. Right now, we're on Villarica Road, and they spent much of the evening trying to clear some of these trees after backed up traffic. I want to cut to some of the videos so you can see what we saw a little earlier today. Starting around 5:45, that's when county officials say they got 911 calls of trees coming down across major intersections like this one, a massive one that took them about 3 hours to clear, but thankfully no major injuries all across Carroll County. We know that at one point a 6-year-old woman, a tree came down on her home. She was scared inside. EMA officials showed up and escorted her out. In another case, a 12-year-old boy was trapped inside of a trailer when a tree came down on top of that trailer, but we now know he is doing okay. Those really ominous clouds scaring a lot of people. This took so many people by surprise. They were out getting ready for New Year's Eve. County officials saying there were no warnings or alerts from the National Weather Service Center, but thankfully they are glad everyone's still alive. Here's what they had to say.
It's actually been a pretty nice day, and people have been outside and enjoying the warmer weather. So it really is a miracle that no one was injured tonight, and we are just so thankful, and we ask for the community just to continue to pray for those that are affected and all the utility crews and first responders that are out working tonight.
And again, really a story of downed trees, not major damage, not major injuries, but because when this came through, the sun had gone down shortly after. They will begin surveying the damage tomorrow, January 1st, and that's how they'll be bringing in the new year. Live in Villarica, I'm Sierra Cummings reporting for CBS 46 News.
It will be interesting to see what daylight reveals. Sierra, thank you. More storms are in the forecast this weekend, so make sure you download our free CBS 46 streaming app right now to get weather alerts right on your phone. The app is available for Apple and Android users.